All right, everybody. So I know recently we've been learning how to do chord progressions, right? On the E string. Everything was based off our bass note on the E string. So all that theory and the numbers and the jumps, the whole steps and half steps and all that good stuff, it's gonna translate to any one of the strings. So this week this lesson, we're gonna be working on how to play different kinds of chords on the A string. So before we were making our minor chords and our major chords on the E string, this week we're going to be playing these major chords and minor chords on our A string. They have a bit different formation, but all the notes are pretty much the same. So yeah, we're going to get into it. So when the minor chord before on our E string, right, was we played a note, we skipped a note, and then we had our three together, right? Right, so now when we're on our A string, it's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a lot different. We're going to take a note, we're going to take our index finger, and we're going to bar it. Now, barring it hurts. It's not going to be a super blast, but you'll get used to it, and I promise it gets easier. So what you do is you bar your finger, which is basically pressing your finger up against all the strings so that you're playing all the notes at once. And you're going to do that starting on the A string, so you don't have to worry about that E string, okay? So you take it, you bar your finger. All right, we're going to do this on our C. We're going to play a C minor chord to get started, C minor 7, okay? So that's going to be on our first dot. We're going to bar it, all right? And then we're going to put our middle finger on the B string. So it's the second to last string, all right? And then we're going to put our ring finger over here on the D string. We're going to play that over, though. It's going to be on the next dot. So it's going to be basically down 1, over 2, I guess, right? All right, so let's see if we can get a better view of that, right? Bar over 1 on the B string, right? And then we're gonna put our ring finger down 1 and over 2. And that's gonna be our minor 7th chord on the A string. Now, if it doesn't sound good, it could not sound good for a number of reasons, right? Maybe you're not pressing down hard enough. You're not barring. You gotta bar it. Barring hurts. I promise you'll get used to it. I promise it'll get easier. But you really gotta be putting your strength into pushing down on all the strings, and you can use the back part of your thumb over here to give you a little bit more extra pressure. All right, to be kind of pulling down. All right. The other thing too is maybe your fingers aren't reaching, right, and you're hitting the metal. Make sure to adjust so you're not on the fret. That you're not on the metal fret. Okay. So that's how we play our minor, and we identify it the same way using our bass note on the A string now. Remember, with our dots on the A string, we're C, D, E, right? So if I say play me a C minor, I'd say, all right, here's C, and I'll make the minor formation. Now play me a D minor, C, D, right? Here's D, where's my minor formation? Right? Kind of similar theory, right? But it's a little bit harder to play. That's why we kind of get to these chords second. All right, so that's our minor 7th chord on the A string. Now we're going to learn how to play our major 7th chord on the A string, okay? So we're going to do a C major now, okay? So where's C? Here's C, right? All right, so we don't have to bar it as much. We don't really have to bar it now. Now what we're going to do is our middle finger, right? This one right here. We're going to skip 2 strings, we're going to skip a string. We're going to skip our D string, and the middle finger is going to be on the G string, okay? And it's going to be over 1. And then our ring finger is going to go right above it. So basically the same place where it was on the minor chord. And then our pinky is going to be on that same fret as the ring finger, but on the B string now. So this is the formation. All right, we have this, 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 and then pinky right there on the B string. A lot of reasons why this chord could not sound good. You might be resting your ring finger a little bit, and then it cuts off the note that your middle finger's playing. Or you're not pressing down hard enough. Or you're on the metal, right? You're on the metal frets. All right, so once again, that's a C major 7. So major 7 you're using all 4 fingers. Minor 7, you don't have to use your pinky, right? But you're barring your index finger. So minor 7. Yeah, there's a better angle, right? Major 7. We lift up our middle finger and then put our pinky on that B string. Minor, major. That's kind of the transition you have to do. Okay? Major's 4 fingers, minor's 3. Okay? All right, so we'll get into the kind of the jumps for next week, but for now, practice playing a major seven chord on the A string, and a minor seven chord on the A string. All right, thanks everybody. We'll get into it next time.